Coming up on the United way today, Pep Guardiola furious over the Berrada move. Tough. Ten Hag confirms no striker is going to be signed in January, and lots more news to talk about. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United way for the latest Manchester United news. Lots to discuss. Big up to Amaya in the chat. Hope all is well, lad. Lots to talk about. Again, if you are new, please like the video, comment, subscribe, share it around, all that good stuff. Lots to discuss today. Well, I wouldn't say, not a lot, not more. We've had probably a lot more to discuss yesterday, but I'm sure I'll have a few decent conversations in there. Again, the preview for the Manchester United Newport game will be out at around 7 o'clock tonight. It is pre-recorded, so it should be out tonight at around 7 p.m. So, hope you can all check it out. Again, I did predict Rashford to start. Just a little bit of a quick one. Supposedly he's out injured. So we'll switch that to, I don't know, Garnacho on the left, Anthony on the right. But look, hope everyone is well. Like I said, lots to discuss, but not, not a whole lot. Amay says, just tuned in from the real. Well, funny you say that, because I was watching a bit of that. I think I was watching a bit of it. And I definitely didn't see Stephen Howson say sort about, I'm not even going to repeat it, but let's just say I laughed. I laughed, and you got to love Stephen Howson and the lads and Sheffield Paddock, don't you? I love the brew as well. I love the brew as well. Apparently he was spotted in a club at Belfast. Oh, really? Who? Who are we talking about here? Stephen Howson? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? That's going to be interesting. Richard Hawkins, evening all. Evening, young man. Yep, evening. Evening, pal. Marcus. Okay. Marcus who? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I thought when you said club, like, football club, I'm sorry. It's Friday. Come on, cut me some slack. It's Friday. But I mean, look, Richard, did you see Rashford in a club in Belfast? Can you help us for that? Look, Rashford, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in a club in Belfast. But look, there's lots to discuss today. I mean, look, obviously we've seen the news, and I'm going to start off. I mean, we might as well start off on this. We get it out of the way. Jurgen Klopp, I mean, look, he has he's leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. I mean, look, as a Manchester United fan, I don't really care. But it's I mean, that's a surprise. I mean, that's a surprise. That's a surprise. Jurgen Klopp leaving in the summer. But look, I don't care. Also, yes, I was there when Howson called Klopp a tracksuit wearing scruff. You'd fit right into Liverpool. Yeah. No, he also said, I'm afraid to say, it wasn't even that, but he said something else. And let's just say, if you're seeing the thing, Jay Motty done, like, talking about Manscaped, and then he may have said something about, downstairs. It was just, But look, I mean, look, I know we're all Manchester United fans. No one cares about Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool. What's thoughts? Will Liverpool, it'd be interesting now. I mean, look, Sir Alex Ferguson, levels above Jurgen Klopp. Levels. And Pep Guardiola too. But, yeah. Richard Hawkins, Howson and Belfast, he may have been because he was in Dublin 2 weeks. So he was. He actually, where they were doing the show, I think it was in the Red Cow, where I used to live. That was like 10, 20 minutes down the road, which is mad because, I mean, where was I? It was Christmas time, wasn't it? So I was actually visiting family that day. Yes, Boy Manscaped used code house. So I'm afraid to say what he said. It was sort of like, yeah, I'm not even going to say. Steve was ill, didn't make the Dublin show. Yeah, Steve was ill. Yeah, he was ill. Obviously with Jay Motty there. there was a good few legends there. Manchester United legend as well. I mean, look, I don't know about anyone here, but we had Jay Mighty on the show, which was, I mean, incredible. But I think we'd all love to meet them in the flesh. I think we'd all love to meet them in the flesh. Look, I definitely would love to go to like one of their shows. Again, why will they ever have a show in Dublin? I should have asked. Hey, well, next time Jay Mighty's on, we'll ask him. Next time he has a show in Dublin, we'll try and get my head on and get myself into that as well, because that'd be interesting to do. Look, I mean, Sheffield Paddock's getting a lot of got a lot of credit. And you see this, United Way and the Sheffield Paddock have a good relationship there. They'd been like friends for years. They'd be like friends for years. You've never met, but known for years. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. They did. All of them on the paddock are just top dogs, aren't they? I mean, they're so nice, like so nice. I actually slagged Jay Mutty when he was on about every kind of preview he does. It's the big one. And one thing about Jay Mutty and the lads in the paddock, they can take the band. They don't take it personal, and that's what I love. And that's what I want us to be like. Take the band. I can take the band. I'm sure people here can take the band. And top dogs. Top dog. But look, Jurgen Klopp to leave Liverpool. It's confirmed. It's out there. It's in the war. It's out there in public. Who takes over? I don't know. I mean, look, Jurgen Klopp is a good manager, first and foremost. But look, it is what it is. Ten Hag. I mean, look, I'm just going to throw it up here. I'm going to throw it up here. I mean, he called it. Just have to get rid of Pep Guardiola. We got rid of Jurgen Klopp is gone. Now we have to get rid of Pep Guardiola. Ten Hag, I admire them both. Man City and Liverpool, they play fantastic football, but errors come to an end. I mean, look, people thought Ten Hag would have been the next manager gone. He's still here, boys. He's still here. But another manager we want to talk about, and we'll start off and we'll talk about Pep Guardiola. He spoke about Omar Berrada. He said his knowledge goes to Man United. That's the reality. We learned a lot from Omar Berrada. Also, we're going to do, just because there's not really a lot to talk about, predictions for the FA Cup games this weekend. So obviously tonight is Man City Tottenham. So near the end, remind me if I forget to do the predictions. We'll go through them all one by one. But yeah. So Pep Guardiola, his knowledge goes to Manchester United. That's the reality. We learned a lot from Omar Berrada, but he learned a lot from the club, and now he's gone to United. But De Bruyne is still at Manchester City. Haaland to play here, so it's not that simple. He also says maybe Manchester United think that with this person everything will change. Congratulations. I don't know if that will happen. But look, Pep Guardiola, I mean, look, again, we don't know. And again, RS, you are right. You really are right when you say it, but hopefully that's not the case. I mean, Pep Guardiola, I mean, look, we're really a bit more. He said he's a lovely person and incredible professional. Yesterday I saw him and wish him the best because he's a fantastic person, but I don't know if by doing that, everything will happen. So, snaps fingers. Now, look. I'm not saying Pep is salty over Berrada coming to Manchester United. He may be, he may not be. I don't know. But, I mean, look, everyone wants to come to Manchester United, I think. But, how does Pep know that? Oh, again, Omar Berrada not going to come to Manchester United, and in his fourth season, absolutely do miracles, do wonders. He may not. Hopefully he does do that. But you cannot say, he doesn't know. Again, no one knows if it'll happen. Again, a bit more transfers between the two clubs. Why not? If one person is not happy here and wants to go to Manchester United and there is a deal at the right price, then why not? There is no problem. He says If it does not happen, Manchester United becoming immediately successful, then oh my God, they have to make a stand for Omar Berrada in the future because he deserves it. Maybe United thinks with this person everything is going to change. Congratulations. No, I mean, look, like we said, this is bringing in Omar Berrada is huge. He's been a big part of sort of Man City's success. Look, I wouldn't say he wasn't happy at Man City, but again, does Omar Berrada want to kind of jump before City say get, I don't know, punished for the 115 charges? We may have given Omar Berrada a lot of money, but I mean, Manchester United even bringing in Omar Berrada, that's huge. Like that's big. I mean, Manchester United even getting him, and him coming to Manchester United is a surprise. It really, really is because I mean, look, Man City competing, Ten Hag, Manchester United not really doing it. Just not really doing it. And look, if Pep Guardiola's upset, fair enough. But you really have to make wonder that came to us, and if Manchester United do become successful again, Omar Berrada be a big part, but Pep Guardiola saying he deserves like a stand or statue. I mean, can't. I'm not sure whether Omar. I think this summer he'd be able to start to do a bit of his magic to the club, which would be nice. And again, he'll help big time. He really will help big time, and hopefully he helps in the transfer departments as well, because transfers recently, money wise, has not been great. But look, everyone's thoughts. What do we think? Coming out from the Muppeters, the Premier League ratification for Ineos' 25% stake in Manchester United is expected to be around the 4th of February. Once Ineos' 25% stake in Manchester United is approved by the Premier League, again expected to be around February 4th, the appointment of a new sporting director and director of football will come into play. Ineos are planning a big summer for Manchester United. The new CEO was already done, which is Omar Berrada. Next, they want the new directors to join in February so they can plan for the summer. Now, look, the summer's going to be exciting. Hopefully, it is exciting. Hopefully, it is a good summer, and I hope we can get rid of the dead wood, bring in a few decent players, the right players. You look at a new sporting director and a director of football. That'd be, Dan Ashworth is definitely a name that's mentioned a lot. Look, like I said, can or will Manchester United do a lot in the summer? You would expect them to, fingers crossed. But again, it may take a season. It may take a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. We just need to see improvements. Because like I said yesterday on the show, you can't really be successful unless the people off the pitch who would be a reason behind that success are the right people. Because look, the reason why we haven't been so successful on the pitch because the people behind the scenes, off the pitch, haven't got a clue and are useless at doing their job. Now, Ratcliffe off the pitch, trying to get the right people in, implementing the right people, getting rid of the people who cannot do their jobs. And you look, like I said, like I keep saying, so far so good, so far so good. I love Richard Hawkins' his comment. This summer will be exciting. I have not been this excited since I had my 4th pint of Guinness. Look, if having your 4th pint of Guinness, look, last time, the 4th pint of Guinness. As an Irishman, should I say that Guinness isn't my favourite? I feel like I might get a bit of hate there. I have had Guinness before, Richard, and I just don't know. I mean, my granddad was absolutely obsessed with it, but me, I just cannot find it. I just can't find the love or the link between Dean and Guinness. I'm sorry, but look again. The summer will be exciting. Hopefully, it's a good one. Hopefully, we don't set ourselves up for failure or disappointment. Sorry, because that's the last thing we want. That is the last thing we want to do. I mean, like I said, Ratcliffe. I may have said Guinness is too expensive here in India. How much are we talking, roughly? If you can try and convert that into euros or even pounds, how much are we talking? Because I think India is different currency. I think it is, so I'm not too sure there. But yeah, I mean, listen, I think in Ireland, Guinness is like the go to most of the time. I mean, like I can't remember a time where I've ever went into a pub and no one drank a Guinness. It looks nice, it looks lovely, but when I have it, yeah. My first point was 50 years ago, but I love other beers as well. £5.50. That's all it costs. Well, it was that back then, because I know drinkers went up. The money. I was talking to someone the other day, in a shop. Yeah, in a shop, and that £5.50. So if we're putting £5.50, actually, £5.50 into euros. Oh my god, I'm brutal at the converting. But how much can anyone? I mean, Richard plays how much? €6 would it be in euros? Would it be? £1 for Guinness. I mean, look, I'm sure Richard Hawkins is saying £1 for a Guinness. Get me on over there, Good old Richard. Hold on, Joe. I'm going to try and do. I'm going to look up £5.50. How do we go from talking about there's somewhere to drink? Look, it's Friday. It's allowed. It's allowed. It's one of them shows where you can talk about anything. You can talk about the weather. You can talk about whatever. No, now and in the 3Cs, it's only £3.50, and it's about €6, 6.20. Whoa! So it's cheaper in pounds. Well, in. So hold on. If you get hold on, 1 pint of Guinness, 6.20 in euros, but you can get 2 for 8. So £3.50 each. That's what, €4? Oh, not €4, £8. Sorry, I think it is. If my maths isn't absolutely crap, so like you can get 2, and I don't know. Like that's not fair. That's not fair. That is not fair. That just no. I tell you what drink I am interested in. Some people say you might as well just drink your own piss. I mean, I tell you what. I tell you what, Richard. If you can guess it, if you can guess this, the drink I like, people say you may as well drink your own piss. Guess that, and that goes for anyone else. If you can get it, I feel like you'll know. I feel like you'll know off the back. If you know your drink, you'll know this. Richard says he's flying to Richard's flying to India. Meet him at the airport. So the drink is. Some people say you might as well. Do you say it smells like? They said it smells like it. They said it smells like it. Harp. There's no Dean or Darren Dean. £5.50 is €6. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. So yeah, so it's obviously cheaper up in Belfast, yeah. It's obviously cheap. Is harp? Is harp? See, people have a lot of different sounds for it as well. So I mean, it says lager. It is lager, but it's actually Bulmers. Bulmers. No, you're fine, Richard. Look, someone called me Ryan today. I was out earlier on today, and I was doing like this like course thing, and someone called me Ryan. I mean, come on, how could he call me? Come on, I mean, my name was literally on a piece of paper. Like, look down. But off, Richard, you're cool. You're cool. So yeah, I mean, look, what's like, I don't know, yeah, Bulmers. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big drinker, me. Like, I'm not. Like, I haven't drank. I haven't got. Tell you what, last time I got drunk, I can't tell you. And as someone my age, I should love drink, absolutely love it. But I just don't. Like, I don't mind it, but I wouldn't, go out my own way. If someone asked me to go out for a few, I'd go out and have a few. But I wouldn't say go to an off. Say I wouldn't go to an off license tonight and buy a drink and bring it back to my house. I'm just. I mean, unless they sell water in some sort of alcohol way, well then look, I'll buy it because that's all I drink is water. I try and stick to 10 points a day. 10 points a day. 10 points a day. Really? No, Richard. Man, honestly, you must be like. Do you ever people say like there's lightweight drinkers and there's heavyweight? You must honestly. 10 points, man. I can. Well in. That's impressive. Do you get drunk or what's the story there? I mean, if you don't get drunk and have 10 points a day, you're the top man. You're a go. That's all I'm going to say. Can anyone drink 10 points a day? I can't drink 10 points when I go out. I mean, I think having 4 or 5 is, that's deadly lovely. You know what I mean? That's 10. That's impressive. That's tops. 10 points a day. I mean, look, that's success in my opinion. I mean, Richard, would it be 10 Guinnesses though, or a bit of a mixture? Worst thing about going out and drinking the next morning when you have a bit of a sore head. I mean, I think was the game against West Ham on Christmas, before Christmas Eve against West Ham. Went out the night before, didn't get drunk, had about 2 or 3. I wasn't it was just one of those, mad, kind of going, sitting down with a few friends and all that. And I woke up and still had a sore head, and I didn't get drunk. I actually didn't. I still woke up and I actually woke up and had a sore head, which makes no sense. I actually felt like I had about 6 or 7. Like, that's just how it is. But yeah, the price of drinks these days, though, I mean, it costs you 30 quid now for a pint now next year. Ridiculous. But Eric Ten Hag did speak about. Richard says, Dean, I come from an era when you went and had 5 or 6 points for lunch and then went back to work. I would drink 10 points, then move to whiskey. Yeah, I mean, look, it's funny because, a lot of people, like my granddad, say, for instance, he could drink, and wouldn't get drunk. So, is it just a thing, or like is the era today? Are we just lightweights? Are we just I mean, look, if you want to call us, lightweights, I mean, by all means do, because I'd rather you be honest. Kind of them one of those people where you get drunk off a barman's fart, sort of way. But yeah, that is true. Obviously, I mean, I have heard stories in the past about people doing that, and if I had 5 or 6 points out for lunch, I'd get sacked because I wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah. But yeah, look, I mean, while we're on to it, if you are watching, let us know your favorite alcohol beverage in the chat. If you don't drink alcohol, just throw whatever drink in. You know what I mean? Little Friday show, talking a bit about drink. This should kind of be a Friday day, weekly Friday thing. Just talk about, come on here, talk a bit about everything. Because what's the people do on a Friday night? Go and have a few drinks. We're sticking to the topic of the day, which is Friday drink. But Ten Hag did speak about a striker, and trying to get back. No, you are health conscious, but our generation didn't know any better. Yeah, but I also think generation today is a lightweight. Trust me, we're lightweight. But yeah, Ten Hag did speak about signing a striker, and he says, I looked, but there's no space. There's no space on FFP to do something about this lack of quantity in the striker position. Now, also, that looks like Ten Hag did say there'd be no striker signed. Again, he also did say that when Ericsson got injured last season, and we brought the beach in a few hours later. Just saying. But look, is it true? Can we see, us going into February with no striker? Is it a good idea to not sign a striker on loan for 6 months, even though I don't want Choupo-Moting, and we're not going to get Benzema, and we're not going to get Callum Wilson? Don't worry. But I wouldn't let that happen. Well, I couldn't do much about it. Wait, if you're still watching, Chris Wheeler literally just said, Manchester United will leave a video of Marcus Rashford going into a Belfast nightclub was taken on Wednesday night. Rashford missed training today after reporting ill. Yeah, fuck's sake. Amaya says, doesn't mean shit if the right option's free. If the right option free up, maybe. Again, I don't like FFP. Like, how can you not worry about FFP? We haven't spent any money in January. Like, come on. Do we not get any money for loans? Like, is that not a thing? Do we not have any money? Are we skinned? Richard says, I think we'll win well on Sunday, maybe 4-0. 4-0 would be actually good. Actually, speaking of the game on Sunday, the preview for the Newport Man United game is out later on today at 7 p.m. Yeah, it is pre-recorded, so check it out then if you can. So 7 p.m. Lovely job. Emma says we are hamstrung for Mason Mount. I mean, the signing of Mason Mount still makes me wonder. Well, surely we're not going to try and play main centre forward, right? Surely not. No. No. Because it scares me. As much as I don't want Choupo-Moting, Martial's out for 10 weeks. Like, come on. Like, we don't sign a say. Think of this. We play Newport on Sunday, right? We do play Newport on Sunday. So say this. Haaland, fuck off. Højlund gets injured. He's out. I mean, can we not bring in anyone then? Come on. That's not what we have to do. We have to go and break someone's leg for them to realize, we have to go sign a player. Shit. Amaya says Højlund and Mount transfers are 20 million over their value. Yeah, definitely. So was Anthony. So was Casemiro. I can go on. So was maybe Andre Onana. I can go on and on and on. I can go on and on and on. I think Aubameyang's Mount is messing up the FFP. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I get it. I definitely see where you're coming from there, but like imagine, like that's just like Mount. I think it was like what 60 million pounds for Mount. I think it was. Chelsea demanded 60 mil. 65 mil for Mount. Like, I went from 30 to 40 to 50 to 60. I'm surprised he didn't try and get 70 for him. We spent that money for a player who was out last season. So, the mayor says, sorry, my net was so bad, I missed about 10 minutes of the stream. No, you're cool. No worries about that. And don't worry, my internet's usually a bit of a pain as well. But look, when you think back, like Mason Mount, I just don't get that signing still. I just don't get the sign. I'll be brutally honest with you. Last summer, the signings you made are poor. Onana, Mount. We brought Johnny Evans in on a free. Rasmus Højlund just paid too much money for him, but still. Brought Reguilon in on loan. Look where he's gone now. He went back to Tottenham to go to Brentford. I just don't get much. And again, hopefully, back to FFP, and hopefully, with the new people coming in, hopefully we don't do that again. Overpaying. I don't want to see us overpay for anyone again. Don't want to see us overpay for anyone again. Don't care. Can't deal with it. Just cannot deal with it. And, you do hope Berrada, Ratcliffe, Brailsford, whether it's the Dan Ashworth, whoever else can stop that overpaying and FFP, ruining us, because it's shit. Absolutely shit. Ryan, big up Ryan, hope all as well. How's things, man? But it's just a shame, just us not signing a striker. I mean, we spoke about this yesterday, didn't we? Would we be just best off not signing a striker and then wait until the summer and then see who we can get down on a permanent transfer? I mean, I seen something yesterday that we're looking at Tony and Brobby. We're not going to get them too. Tony will probably go to Arsenal, and Brian Brobby at Ajax will probably want to stay there. It's as simple as. And I just think it's, weird that. And again, it still baffles me how, other clubs can go out and sign a player in the summer, on the January. Sign a few players, 2 or 3. Two. I mean, look at Tottenham, right? They brought in a centre-back and they brought in Werner. Right, Werner shit, we'll say that. But they brought in what they needed to do. They done what they had to. And that could help them do whatever that could help them this season, whatever way, shape, or form. We can't do that. And Daniel Levy is no good either. But look what he's doing. Shocking in my opinion. But hopefully the summer is huge. Ryan says, I think the summer is the best time to see results here. January is an awful window to be negotiating in. Manchester United, I mean, the summer definitely. I'm looking forward to the summer. I really hope it's a good summer. I hope we do shows every day where we sign this player, we're getting rid of this player, because the dead wood needs to go. Get rid of the dead wood and bring in the new boys. But January, January transfer window, it's a waste. We may as well. It could be one of those things where I say if clubs could skip it, Manchester United would be one of them. Richard says, I'm telling you now, even though he was only 15, I would start Ibrahimov. Look, Ibrahimov, we spoke about him yesterday, and he looks very good. I actually watched a few highlights of him there yesterday. He looks like he's going to be a good player in years to come. But yeah, it's Hugo's gone out on loan as well, isn't he? Hugo's gone out on loan. He's only 15, so people can get. I think it's 18's the age, isn't it? You can kind of promote them up to the first team. Too much Garnacho hit 18, straight up into the first team. That was that. But you look at January or the summer. Especially on Sunday against the League 2 side. Look, again, Sunday is a good opportunity for a few players if you could get them into the squad. But, I wouldn't mind seeing us play, say, 2 or 3, maybe 4 youngsters on Sunday, but I can just see Ten Hag going all out. Don't know why. Because, let's be honest, it's the only competition we can win. We're not going to win the Premier League, and we're not there the Carabao Cup, we're not there the Champions League. The FA Cup is what we have to focus on now. And try and finish top 4 if we can. But look, the summer's going to be a very interesting time for Manchester United. You'd expect Ten Hag you'd expect Ratcliffe to have all the people in motion, all the people that he wants to employ in the right positions and ready to go. Richard says, Best was 17, Brian Kidd 18, Wayne Rooney was 16. When you even say them 3 players, what players we had were just incredible. Bring me back, right? Ryan says it has to be full strength on Sunday. It's as simple as that. No good throwing youngsters into this scenario where this is huge pressure. Well, look, if we get knocked out, especially like it's Newport, imagine if Newport knock us out, it'll fall back to Ten Hag. This trophy has to be, it's the only trophy we can get, and top four is looking more and more likely every time we play in the Premier League. So look, top four, that's kind of the aim, isn't it? Win a trophy and try and finish in the top four. That is the only aim of Manchester United this season. How we went from being like last season we were competing nearly everything. This season, one trophy realistically speaking. Because we're not going to win the Premier League. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. Ryan says, do you think United can finish in the top four? Look, listen, like I said, it's looking very slim. I hope they do. Like, I really hope we can build a good bit of form and actually kick on and, realise how vital top four is, especially for the money side of things as well. Look, I just don't know. I just don't think we will. I predict us to finish top four, and I hope I'm still right, but I don't know. It's just looking less and less more. Like, look at the teams above us. Like, even like West Ham, how did they get there? How did like Tottenham, like top four is Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Spurs. Oh my God, who's Brighton and West Ham? Is it? I'm not too sure. So how did they get? Chelsea aren't. I think Chelsea aren't too far behind us either. So they'd be looking to try and make top four. So yeah, definitely be interesting to see. But look, Newport, we should beat them. Should get past them fairly well. So yeah, we are getting all our key players back. One run is all it takes. One good, solid. We need. Like I said again. I'm not going to say it, but in the preview, I did say. We need to build a good, solid run. You know what I mean? A good, solid run, and consistency has been our biggest issue. We're inconsistent, not consistent. Inconsistent, big problem. And look, we are getting a key players back. Like we have Leach back, Casemiro back, Luke Shaw will be back soon. Well, I don't know whether they're back training, so is Harry Maguire. Mason Mount, supposedly he'll be able to play on Sunday. Oh, not Sunday. When we play Wolves, I doubt we will. But yeah. But look, Chelsea trying to get on a decent run. Look, they're in a Carabao Cup final. I mean, yeah. Richard says, Ryan, we shouldn't have any pressure like we're Manchester United. If we worry about Eastleigh, then we're in even more state than I think we are. Yeah, I ain't worrying for this game whatsoever. I wouldn't mind seeing a Kambwala play and the likes, but just don't think you will. Amaya says, Chelsea are proof. One good month and they are right behind us. And meanwhile, one bad month for us means one bad month for us and we're in deep shit. Yeah, exactly. Ryan says the youngsters shouldn't be thrown into the deep end. Oh, that's back to Richard. I mean, look, there's not really many youngsters kind of available. Is there? Most of them are let out on loan or they're sold. So, yeah, it is what it is. Look, it's going to be interesting to see. I doubt we'll see any young. I mean, when I say youngsters, Ahmad, Garnacho, Kamwale, maybe Dale. We may see them play on Sunday. Pelistri, if he's not gone on loan to Granada yet, you may see that. Hugo's obviously out on loan. Hannibal's gone out on loan. Obviously, we sold it like Iqbal and things like that. So, Richard says, look, I've been through this before when we got relegated, but the one thing we have always had is solid loyal support. Oh, Manchester United are the most loyal supporters ever, and that's saying, so loyal what we've had to go through over the years, and even in the relegation years, like when we got that's loyal. I mean, look, if Manchester United got relegated, I'd still support them. Like, you know what I mean? You cannot support the club you love the most. I mean, Amaya says, Oh yeah, sorry. Trial by fire is obviously big. Willie Campoala. It's good enough. He can do it versus Newport. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind him starting. If he starts, I wouldn't. Him and Leach. Let's talk about it. Roy says there's been talk that Diallo could go out on loan again. Yeah, supposedly Manchester United aren't interested in loaning him out. Supposedly Manchester United aren't interested in loaning him out. So hopefully he doesn't go on loan. Especially if Pelistri going on loan to Granada. I don't think we should let him go. If we're going to let Amad Diallo go out on loan, at least let him go on loan in the Premier League where he's going to get a bit of experience. Roy says Man United has the best fans always. Exactly. He also says Campoala is very good, but Varane and Leach has to play anyway. That more likely be the centre-back partnership. Richard, obviously, just to Ryan, throw them in Ryan. If they're old enough, they're good enough. That was so Matt's philosophy. Yeah, I mean, again, Manchester United youngsters in the past have, and especially in the glory years, they've definitely been ended up being a brilliant players. Manchester United, absolute legends. Good enough. If they're old enough, they're good enough. Yeah. Amir says we can't play Lacey, Ibrahimov. They won't even win a header. Yeah, I mean, look at the age. I'll take them a good while, I'd say, to get into the fourth team. I do think it will. Amir says, "No, we can't. You can't let Pelly and Ahmad go out now. It'd be one or the other, and more. It looks like it's going to be Pelistri." Varane is head injury prone. Can't have him play 90 at Newport and injured versus Wolves. Look, it may be Leach. Leach. Johnny Evans, I think, is not available. Lindelof is back training, I think. So it's either going to be Leach, Varane, or Campoala, Varane, or Leach, Campoala. It'd be something like that. And, maybe one of them where Ten Hag, if Luke Shaw is fit to play, you may see Luke Shaw left centre back, but then can you play two small centre backs? You know what I mean? So yeah. He doesn't have to play 90 minutes. He can play most of the game when the game is won, says Ryan. Listen, Ten Hag, again, he may go with Leach and Campbell. He may want to see how things do plan out for that game. We expect even at 2-0, we should be, say, for 2-0 up or whatever, take him off then. But I want to see Leach start. I want to see Casemiro start. I want to see that double pivot of Casemiro, Mainu. Really want to see that. More likely, probably like Ericsson, Mainu, or like Tomini, Mainu. But look, the preview, you'll see me predicted 11 in the preview on score prediction. So yeah. Ryan says, I want to see Garnacho score again. I'd love to see, I'd love to see another goal like he scored against Everton again. I'd happily take that. So yeah. Richard says, when I'm going to phone Eric Ten Hag to an offer to sign on a free, but I'll need 10 points before I start on Sunday. Look, it's like the time, was it George Best had a few drinks the night before and he turned up and he played the day after and had a brilliant game. I think it's like a photo of him leaning up against the post or something like that. So look, if George Best can do it, drunk. So yeah, I'm not sure whether that's true or not, but correct me if I'm wrong. But look, I think because it's FA Cup weekend, we'll go through just fairly quick predictions for the weekend. So we'll start off with Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday versus Coventry. Who are we going with there? Again, I'm going to go with Coventry. I'm not going to say prediction. I'm just going to say Coventry will win against Sheffield Wednesday. This is tonight, by the way. We'll go through this and then we will shoot off. So Sheffield Wednesday, Coventry. Again, this is FA Cup prediction for the weekend. Ryan says Coventry 2-1. I'm not going to put prediction in, but I will. Yeah, Coventry 2-1. I mean, look, not hopefully, because we could beat either side. To be fair, yeah, I'm going to go Coventry as well. I think Coventry will get the win there. You'd imagine they get the win against Sheffield Wednesday because the FA Cup is full of surprises, isn't it? Really, really is full of surprises. So again, Sheffield have been playing well recently, so I'll go Sheffield. Yeah, not bad. So I'm Coventry, Ryan's Coventry, Richard is Sheffield. Let's see. Yeah, and there's also another good game tonight as well between Aston Villa and Chelsea. Chelsea at home at Stamford Bridge, quarter 8. That'd be an interesting game though. Chelsea, Aston Villa. I mean, I'm gonna let you predict before I say anything. Coventry and Sheffield Wednesday are in the same league. It isn't a surprise if Wednesday win it. Yeah, exactly. So Chelsea versus Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge tonight, 7:45. Amay says Aston Twatton. Fair enough. I'm gonna go bold, and I'm gonna go Chelsea. I'm gonna go bold, and I'm gonna go Chelsea. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chelsea. Might as well go bold. Might as well go bold. That's what I'm like. Richard says 2-1 Villa. Okay, nice. So I'm the only one going Chelsea here. Again, no surprise, Hugh kind of wins in that game. Again, the next one, Bristol City against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest win. Obviously, Nottingham Forest are away. Chelsea went at home, bolded. I know, yeah, so bold. Yeah. Look, I'll do a bold prediction, mate. Trust me, I might go wrong, but I'm gonna go. And if I get it right, I'll see you all on the next show and say, anyways, I don't want. Ryan says Villa 3-2. It's a shame it's on at the same time as City Tottenham. Shame it's on the same time as City Tottenham. Stay 2 games, I'd love to. A cup upset. Bristol 2-1. Oh, okay. Nice. Richard says 3-0 Forest. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised in that one. If I had to predict the game, I'd say 3-1 Forest. 3-1 Forest. With the Chelsea Villa game, I'd say 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah. Again, I know they beat Middlesbrough, no respect to Middlesbrough, but not Aston Villa level, so it'd be tough. Ryan says Forest nearly got knocked out against Blackpool last round, remember? Yeah, that's true. I think went to replay that, didn't it? I think Blackpool were 2-0 up and Forest came back, so yeah, definitely. I just scraped you, yeah. I like Bristol City, but I think Forest will be too strong for them. Yeah. Forest win. I'll say 3-1 tonight. Forest. Tonight's game is going to be interesting, though. We'll move on to the next one, anyways. Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. It is Tottenham are at home. I don't think City have ever scored at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium since it's been, in their new stadium, anyways. But we going. What are we going? Sports 2-0 win, says Ryan. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, after two, I would rather Tottenham go through. We send City, the holders of the FA Cup, get them gone. Make sure they don't win the treble. Amaya says Tottenham 2, City 0. Okay. Ryan says get them scumbags out. Yeah. Hopefully do get knocked out. Hopefully do get knocked out. I mean, my prediction for Tottenham and City away against Tottenham just don't do well. I don't know what it is. It's like when City play Tottenham away, it's like bogey time. Cup upset Tottenham 2-1, but maybe that's just my heart talking, says Richard. Hopefully our heart is right. Richard. Amaya says, I want a proper robbery that game as well. Horror decisions to go against Man City. Listen, when you have all the money in the world and you have a brown envelope, it's not going to happen, unfortunately. If only that would happen. Yeah, I'd love City too. I don't think City have ever gotten kind of fucked over with VAR. I'm going to go... Oh, my God. I'm going to go 2-2. Replay. Oh, 2-2. 2-2. I just think it'll be 2-2. I think it'll be a very good game. I do think it'll be a very good game. So I'm going 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw. I said, even earlier on, I was walking home and I thought, that game, looking forward to that. I watched that. I just think it'd be 2-2 draw. There's no extra time. It's just replay, isn't it? I think it's just straight into a replay. Why does the FA Cup not just go into extra time? Like, I mean, Carabao Cup does it. Why can't the FA Cup do it? Money. Yeah, I'm going 2-2. 2-2. Manchester City 2, Tottenham 2. Again, we'll go through this fairly quick, so let's go through this. Ipswich Town, Maidstone United. Ipswich Town. Weemilf, yeah. These are tomorrow's fixtures. Replays are lucrative for smaller sides. Yeah. I'd rather extra time. Right, Ipswich win. Yeah, we'll all go with Ipswich win, right? I mean, if anyone wants to go bold and go Maidstone United win, by all means, do with your prediction. We'll wait to say Ipswich 4-0. Look, again, Ipswich, they're not doing too bad this season then. So, yeah, they Maidstone United. I mean, look, we all know the FA Cup is like full of shocks as well. Ryan says, I want Maidstone to win. But I don't think they will. Yeah, exactly. I just don't think they will either. Sheffield United, Brighton. Sheffield at home. 3 o'clock tomorrow. Brighton win. I'm going to go with Brighton to get the win in that one. Ryan says Sheffield win. Actually, I should start putting a few pretty. Obviously, back to Richard. He says 4-0. Ipswich win. Sheffield win. Sheffield win! Woo! Bold. Fairly bold. Brighton, but I think it will be tight. Yeah, definitely. I might go to a draw that, The next one. Leeds United, Plymouth Argyle. Look, I hate Leeds. Leeds are falling apart again. But they're going to beat Plymouth Argyle. So, yeah, I just think Leeds are going to get the win. Ryan says Brighton aren't the same this season. No, definitely not. I mean, I'm interested to see, De Zerbi. He's linked to City and Liverpool. I mean, come on. But no, they're not the same this season, Brighton. Still, wouldn't be confident coming up. Like, not that I wouldn't be confident. I wouldn't be, cocky going into it. Ryan says, hate Leeds, same here, but I think they will beat them, unfortunately. Yeah, Plymouth Argyle. Not really a chance there, is there? Amaya says, injuries for Brighton. Yeah, no, definitely, 100%. Didn't even see that coming there, just seen it in the middle. Yeah, Brighton, yeah. But then Brighton are weird teams. They sign players that no one knows about and they turn into the next, look like Lionel Messi. You know what I mean? The players, like Matome, didn't know who he was before he went to Brighton. Look at him now. Like the players they just come up with. Last season was definitely probably the better season for them though. Obviously they got rid of McAllister, which probably didn't help there. So yeah, I'm going with a Leeds win. So move on. Leicester City, Birmingham. Leicester City. We'll try and get these through fairly quick because we get through the big games. Well, the big games sort of pretty much predicted, aren't they? Hate to say it, but Leeds will win. I hate them bastards even more than Liverpool. We all hate Leeds. Leeds, scum, Liverpool, scum. All that anyways. Yeah. Ryan says Leicester win. Yeah, Leicester Birmingham. What we go with Ryan starts us off with a Leicester win. Richard says a Leicester win. Yep. Pretty decent there. Next game. Everton against Luton Town. Luton Town, where actually Luton Town, when these two face each other in the Premier League at Goodison Park, Luton Town beat Everton. Just going to throw that in there. Why do I have? I know I'm going to throw Ten Hag up on the screen here, just just because it's Ten Hag. And we all love Ten Hag, right? Ryan says Everton win. Yeah, look, I still go with an Everton win in this game. I'll still go with an Everton win. Another good game next, actually, that'd be interesting to call. So how many games are left to predict? Not many. Richard says Luton, I think Everton are in a bad headspace. Yeah, they kind of went through a good. They were doing well recently, and then it's back to typical Everton. So Luton, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Another good game is Fulham against Newcastle. Fulham Newcastle. That'd be an interesting game. That'll be a very interesting game. Very, very interesting game. Obviously, Fulham losing to Liverpool during the weekend, the Carabao Cup. Newcastle having a bit of time off. Fulham are obviously at home tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Ryan says Fulham win. Do you know what? My gut is saying a Fulham win. And I'm going to agree. My gut is actually... I'm aware I always go with my gut. And I'm going to go with a Fulham victory. Again, Newcastle drop off completely this season. Injury stuff. Newcastle 1-0. Yeah. I mean, even this game, whoever wins wouldn't be a total shock. Definitely not. Next game, which is we move into Sunday, the 28th of January, 11:45. Very early time for a kickoff. West Bromwich Albion and Wolves. Again, fairly quick. Wolves. Wolves. Wolves to get the win. Right, says Wolves win. Yep. Agreed. Wolves. We've had the only bold prediction is probably me, is it? A derby game here. It'll be feisty. Yep. Love that derby game. I think if Eddie doesn't win, he could be under pressure. Again, yeah, I mean, no, they're not on any competitions. I think the only reason kind of keeping Ten Hag going is FA Cup, Richard says Wolves 2-0 win. Nice. Yeah, Eddie could be on that. I mean, Mourinho's free. Next game, 2:00 Sunday, Watford versus Southampton. Again, I'll start us all off. Southampton win. More than likely they be back up in the Premier League, Southampton. Ryan says Southampton. Yeah. Agreed. There is 1, 2, 3 more games left to predict. Richard says Southampton, but another tight game. Definitely. Next game, Liverpool versus Norwich City, 2:30 on Sunday at Anfield. I'd love Norwich to win. Oh, what I'd do for Norwich to knock out Liverpool and Tottenham to knock out Man City and Plymouth Argyle to knock out Leeds and Chelsea to lose, which probably more chance of that happening than the rest of the things. I'd love that. But I do think Liverpool will win this game, unfortunately. But look, hope Jurgen Klopp saying that he's leaving may, not have Liverpool in the mood anymore. You know what I mean? Definitely don't hit Liverpool. Definitely don't hate Liverpool. Ryan, Norwich win, Liverpool morning. Ryan, listen, come here to me. I know you are joking, but you should have kept it. And if you got it right, I would have wanted your bank details to send over. To send over money now, not to hack you, to send over money. Richard says, oh, please, let it be Norwich, but we know Liverpool will win. We know. I even saying Liverpool are going to win just annoys me. I hate Liverpool. Oh, I hate them. Hate the bastards. Hate them. I hate them. I have no sympathy for them. I don't. Did they care when Fergie said he was leaving? No. Do I care when Klopp's leaving? So yeah, Liverpool win all around. Look, if Norwich do knock Liverpool out, we can celebrate on the watch along. Now, Newport County versus Manchester United. Manchester United, obviously. Why am I even asking that question? Stupidest question I've ever asked. Stupidest question I've ever asked. I remember being there when Eric scored. They were crying like babies. Liverpool losing is like, I crave Liverpool losing. Like, I need Liverpool to lose. And when they lose, it's like, yes, thank God they lost. Get in. I love it when Liverpool lose. Oh my. I love when Liverpool lose, Manchester City lose, Arsenal lose. You know, even, did I say Chelsea? Chelsea lose. I mean, look, Richard, if you celebrate with again, it's our. Tell you what, Richard, have a drink for me this weekend as well, if you must. Manchester United win, come on, well in. Haha, Richard, that would have been a joy to behold. Yeah, imagine. So again, I'll move on from Manchester United and Newport because I know everyone's going to say Manchester United, even if you hate them. Blackburn Rovers versus Wrexham. United 4-0, and it will only be playing. It will only be playing with them in the second half. Yeah, hopefully. Blackburn Wrexham, Monday, 29th of January, 7:30. Interesting game, that, you know. Interesting game, that. Blackburn win, says Ryan. Will I go Bolts? Will I go Bolt? Will I go Bolt? Will I? Come on, we all love when Dean goes bold, right? I mean, it keeps everyone happy. Yes! Go on, Richard. Yes. I do respect everyone's predictions, but yeah, I'm going Wrexham win. I think, did we only go with, am I the only one with a draw? No. But only because I love Deadpool. Oh, right. I see. Good movie, that. I actually have a little, well, I don't know where it's gone, but like an action figure of that. Yeah. Love it. But that's it. That's it. All the predictions, all the FA Cup games have been predicted by the United Way faithful. But look, we'll call it there. We'll call it there. I don't think there'll be a live show tomorrow. There may or may not, because I'm going to watch my county Dublin play. If you don't know GAA, Richard may know it. It's Irish sport, and I'm going to watch them play. Cannot wait. So yeah, that'll be the reason why. But we'll probably get a pre-recorded video out there, either early or later, tomorrow. But look, I appreciate everyone joining me on this Friday. Much appreciated. Again, Richard, if you're having a drink this weekend, have one on me, pal. Be much appreciated, like I said. And please like the video if you haven't already. Comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. Follow our socials, links in the description. Amanda says, boy, cheers, man. Have a good weekend. And Ryan, you also have a good weekend. And Richard as well, have a good weekend. I'll see you all soon. Thank you. And I'll speak to you all on the next one. Again, my preview for the Manchester United Newport game is out in 50 minutes at 7 p.m. So this is recorded. So even still get into the chat, I'll respond. Thanks, buddy, for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll speak to you all on the next one.